The reason that we were doing our carbon footprint measurements long before anybody else is that we knew from our very founding that it's a critical part of the responsibility of all business to measure where our footprint is. And so when we went into it, we expected that our plant, the factory, with all the machines and motors and so forth, would by far be the largest part of our footprint. As it turns out, it was actually the fourth largest part. Much larger was our supply chain, our milk, our sugar, our fruits, etc. And of course, the very largest part of the footprint, to our incredible amazement, was actually the farm.
Remember in school when we learned about cows and how they have 4 stomachs and they chew their cud? Well, in that normal, natural digestive process, they release methane into the atmosphere. And methane is a very potent greenhouse gas, which means it's contributing to global warming. We have ideas on how to deal with our trucks and our packaging and so forth, but what do you do with the cows? And all of a sudden, I'm getting emails from everyone, including my mother, saying, "What are you doing about this issue?" Finally, through Groupe Danone, I heard about this program in France.
I always loved the cows, I think. When I was young, my father was surprised.
Pierre's research was on how to make cows as healthy in winter as they are in spring, when they're out eating grass primarily. The old farmers called those spring grasses oily grass. Pierre had a pretty good idea why.
70% of the fat of this oily grass are omega-3.
The press got it right that it's methane, and they had a lot of fun thinking it was from the rear end. But the reality is 95% is from this natural digestive process that's burps, and 5% is from the rear end. Pierre and a group of scientists rigged some cows with a device to measure how much less they were burping. In some herds, it was a lot.
They reduced it by 40%.
When burp levels fell, so did the levels of certain saturated fats in the cow's milk. By measuring those fats, they could track methane without the burp collectors. The cows liked that. So it came back from France, all excited that this feed program could possibly be the answer to the problem of methane emissions from the cows. The next step was we needed to enlist the farmers in this effort.
I was, greenhouse gas from cows, but
I just sort of figured, well, a cow is a cow and they're going to make however much gas they make, and there wasn't much that we could do about it.
I got kind of excited about the possibility of it.
Things are changing, and we got to do something about it.
I'm like, yeah, we're definitely going to do this.
Emissions from a cow is basically a loss of energy, which is a lack of efficiency in their feed, utilizing their feed. If that cow is utilizing her feeds better, that's going to be a plus for me. It's going to relate to better milk production, improve cow health.
They're our family, they're our girls, and you take care of them, do the best you can for them.
We began this project with the full focus on climate change, but we've discovered now that there's some incredible health benefits that are equally important. We have completely and fundamentally changed our food system over the last 40 to 50 years. For example, we've made our livestock system completely dependent on corn and soy. And the net result of that is that as a society now we face dramatic imbalances in essential fatty acids.
That has a huge impact on our cardiovascular health, may be responsible for the increase in diabetes, even the obesity epidemic.
We cannot say omega-6 is the bad one and omega-3 is the good one, The only thing which is really important in nutrition is the balance.
To get back to a healthier ratio, we need the animals whose products we're consuming, the eggs, the milk, the meat, to get back and balance themselves. That means feeding higher omega-3s, lower omega-6s.
This is the first results of your farm.
This is just me.
Just you.
Okay.
In March, we reached minus 9% of methane, 9%, almost 10%, 11%, 13%, 17%.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's great. It's gonna go on the refrigerator.
This is really exciting.
It's not only the methane which is reduced, it's the quality of the milk is improved. Omega-3, it's 1.3.
Wow.
Almost triple, yeah.
And that's what you were looking for.
Yeah.
That makes the milk better.
All your index are now all green. Green, which is, it's like traffic light. It's fine. Keep going.
It's about wherever you are, making it better.
So far, it looks good.
I had no idea that, you could do something, to make a difference. We'd have green cows,
This is a big issue for all dairy farmers, and it's nice to be part of a segment of the industry that is moving forward fast and has a plan.
It's very apparent that there is a chain and that we are all connected. I think we're all kind of responsible for doing what we can, and it's nice to know that there is, I think, something major that we can do to contribute.
I feel like I'm doing something that's very important. And, maybe I'm not the President of the United States, but I'm still doing something that's very important. And, that makes it a lot more enjoyable.
We believe that business has to really invent the future in terms of sustainability. And the Greener Cow Project fits perfectly into that because it goes right at healthy animals, healthy food, healthy people, and a healthy planet.
This is just a start. We've seen great results, reducing greenhouse gas emissions, increasing the omega-3s. The cows seem to love it, the farmers love it, we love it. Very excited about the future and what this holds.
We see this as potentially having the ability to revolutionize agriculture and how we eat in the 21st century.